Do you all know what's funny? I'll tell you. I was at bird paradise today and I saw flamingos. Then right after that I went to watch this movie, Wonka, with my friends, and there were flamingos there too. What are the odds? Flamingo 2 times in a day. Welcome back, Visionaries. This will be my non-spoiler review of the latest film Wonka, starring Timothee Chalamet as Willy Wonka himself. I was a bit skeptical going into this movie. The trailers did not entice me at all. However, it was directed by Paul King, who previously did both the Paddington movies, which I adore. And I came out of this theatre a happy man after watching this movie. Let's dig into the review. Here's a quick plot synopsis. Willy Wonka recently moves into this town to make chocolate because it was his dream. However, he doesn't have much money and he's faced with a lot of difficulties such as law enforcement, other chocolate businesses trying to get rid of him because his chocolate is just too good and theirs is no match for it, so they want to get rid of him. And also he gets scammed by 2 people who run a hotel along with the other people, especially a girl called Noodles. She's a very important character in the movie. And now Wonka, together with his friends, have to find a way, have to find solutions to surmount the struggles that they are facing. So let's start with the good. Timothee Chalamet as Willy Wonka. Man oh man, this dude's got some range. He can play very serious roles like Paul Atreides in Dune, and at the same time he can play whimsical and comedic roles in Wonka. He was very charming and delightful to see on screen. Timothee Chalamet was definitely having a blast while playing this character. And it's not just him, all the other actors did an incredible job with their characters, especially Kala Lane as Noodle. And just like Willy Wonka, she was put under the spotlight. She too had a major role in this story. And not gonna lie, I had no idea the owner of the hotel was played by Olivia Colman until I saw the cast after the movie, and I was so shocked. For some reason, it didn't strike me while watching the movie that was her. But she was incredible in the movie, so was every other cast member. Now let's talk about the themes and message. The theme and message of the film is very straightforward and simple to understand. It has a message that even young children will understand, and adults will appreciate the message as well. So if you're looking for a family-friendly movie to bring your children into, because it's the festive season, Christmas is coming up, well, look no further. The answer is right in front of you. Then let's talk about the aesthetics. Simply put, it's funny, there are musical numbers almost all the time. I enjoyed all the musicals, by the way. It's charming, playful, and at a few occasions, when it needs to be, emotional. It's like an old Disney princess movie, and I like that. I really like that format, and I believe families will find enjoyment in it. Then, of course, we have to talk about the story. I don't have much to say. The story is pretty straightforward, and there's a lot of full circle moments I appreciate. Was I able to see what's going to happen in the final few moments of the film before it was hinted at? Yes. But that's not the point of this film. It is simply to entertain adults and children and bring about a good message too. I'll be lying if I told you I did not get even a bit teary-eyed by the end of the film. It was actually very beautiful. Then of course I want to talk about the comedy as well. The comedy is pretty good. My theatre was pretty much entertained for most of the comedy bits, and so was I. So this should say how engaging the comedy was in this film. But despite all this great stuff, I did have one specific drawback. Just one tiny bit of drawback. The film reaches an emotional climax, and I thought that would be a good place to end the movie. But it still carried on for 10 minutes, and I know people will be like, okay, that's a very short time, it's not really that important. But here's the thing. That 10 minutes was actually very important to Wonka's development, to where he is right now in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So I wish they'd remove that 10 minutes and consider to make an entire movie about that growth in his character in a separate movie, possibly. I thought that would have been a better option, because that last 10 minutes really rushed his development of how he came to be the Willy Wonka we know of today. So I just wish they didn't add that 10 minutes. Other than that, I really enjoyed this film. The film really served its purpose. It's a really good film. It's entertaining for adults and children. Definitely bring your kids into this movie. They will love it. So I'm going to give this film a 9 out of 10. If you enjoyed this review, click the like button if you want to subscribe my channel. And see you guys next time. You guys are always the best.